What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is DJCS. Welcome to an all-new video here on my YouTube channel. Excuse my appearance. Just got done live streaming, having a bunch of fun on live streaming. Dressed up as kind of Santa Claus here tonight. The beard's not quite as white as I wanted it to be, but nonetheless, we are talking about some Red Dead Online in this video here. We have some new call to arms, a merry call to arms, I believe it's what it's called. That is what we're going to be talking about in this video. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you enjoy this video, go ahead and drop it a like. I would greatly appreciate that. If you would like to, like I said, I just got done live streaming. You can head over to Twitch and check me out on Twitch and drop a follow so you can catch me doing all kinds of crazy things on live streams. Currently playing through Far Cry 6 over on my live streams, but I play lots of Red Dead, GTA, all that kind of stuff. So head over to Twitch, drop a follow. I greatly appreciate that. So you can check me out live and see all the kind of nonsense we get into. This week in Red Dead Online, we got snow, obviously, and we have a new call to arms called a Merry Call to Arms, which features 4 new maps: Coulter, Rhodes, Emerald Ranch, and the Hanging Dog Ranch. Now, I haven't played all these areas. I did play 2 of them, though, and I would definitely show you footage for those 2, but we will still go and check out all 4 locations. Before we get into that, basic rules or basic tips for these call to arms. If you haven't seen my last couple videos, what you want to do going into these call to arms is have all your provisions full, have lots of tonics, lots of meat and food to munch on as you go through and regenerate your health and your stamina and all that good stuff. You want to make sure all your ammo is full, and going into it, you want to have a close range and a long range. Now, I usually go in with like the bolt action rifle, or like a Carcano or a repeater, something like that. The bolt action is actually a little stronger, but like the repeaters hold more ammo. I believe it's the repeaters, they hold like 400 or something like that bullets. So and then I also I go in with a shotgun as well, the pump action shotgun. Now, I actually learned something today. This guy who carried my ass through these 10 rounds, I died twice in this Coulter one here. He's running around with a bow and arrow, and he's using explosive arrows, which take out the war wagons almost immediately. Basically immediately. Now, with I'll talk more about the war wagons with Coulter going forward, but like I said, you want to make sure you have all your ammo. Now, actually coming into these, I didn't. So I had to run around in the beginning and empty basically every chest to get almost full ammo. Now, so you don't necessarily need full ammo coming into it, but it is highly recommended to do so. And you want to make sure you have all different kinds of ammo, like explosive ammo, incendiary for your shotgun, split points. You want to have just all kinds of different kinds of ammo, so that way, should you run out of normal bullets, or if you come up against like a juggernaut or something, you can use your express bullets, or your, like I said, incendiary, explosive, whatever, to help add to help create more damage to those stronger NPCs. Now, I don't remember this guy running around with a bow to begin with, because I could have sworn he had like 2 rifles. So I don't know if there's a way, like if you get on a horse randomly, you can switch somehow. I don't know. Honestly, we're on the 3rd round of these call to arms maps, and that's something that I would imagine would be public knowledge, like a lot of YouTubers and stuff would be talking about it. But again, I don't know necessarily. But somehow he switched from having 2, like a shotgun and a rifle, to having a bow and arrow. Don't know how, because you can't call your horse. So, but I mean, maybe he picked up a bow and arrow throughout the thing, and it gave him explosive arrow. That's the only thing I can think of. So he picked up a bow and arrow throughout the match, and it gave him explosive ammo. Nonetheless, so we're going to talk about these other 2 areas first before we go back to Coulter. So you have Hanging Dog Ranch. Now, this is a very familiar scene in Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption 2. I've been here I don't know how many times for whether it's like bounty missions, or like the random events that spawn there for like the enemy camps, or even I think there might be even a bounty, or not a bounty, but a moonshine random spawn here. All kinds of different things. But for this one, you can definitely kind of see there's a lot of potential for high ground, which I personally recommend high ground. Not everybody uses it. I know a lot of people like to run and gun style, but if you're going solo, high ground is definitely I don't want to say a must, but it definitely helps because it gives you that upper advantage. You know, we all learned that from Star Wars. I have the high ground. It gives you that better advantage, a better sight to see over the area you're playing in, and it gives you an opportunity to hide from the bullets on the ground and hide from any animals who may be coming after you, and lots of the NPCs. But with the Hanging Dog Ranch here, you can obviously go into the barn here, and you can come out to this platform here where I assume there's going to be a turret, because they put lots of turrets in these sometimes, and that would be great to use. However, you need to watch your back because they can come up that ladder. So keep that in mind. If you're going to use that turret, just keep in mind what's behind you and what's coming up behind you. Now, I don't really know what animals are on this map. I would assume wolves and bears, because that's kind of in this area. There's like two actually legendary bears in this area. One just like a couple feet away from there, and then wolves I'm pretty sure are on every map. There's also dogs too, so maybe they have dogs and bears on this one. Not sure, because like I said, unfortunately I haven't played it. And then our next one is roads. I haven't played this one either, but I did watch somebody play it, and it definitely offers a lot of high ground, and there's a train. There's on one of these maps, whether it's Emerald Ranch or Roads, there's supposedly a special train that comes through. I couldn't tell you what it looks like or what it does, but like with the All Hallows Call to Arms, where they had the ghost train, I imagine it's some kind of Christmas themed. That's another thing. Throughout all these camps, there are reindeer. Can't shoot them, can't kill them, you can't ride them, but there are reindeer there, and there are also these special decorations that if you shoot them, it basically all it does is unlock like all the ammo on the map or whatever, and it shoots off fireworks. That's pretty much all it does. If you can find those 4 or 5 hidden decorations that are usually kind of up top, they look like targets if you shoot them. That information comes from Red Dead Guides, so thanks a lot for that. So like I said, I don't have a lot of information on Roads. There's a lot of Roads is kind of like the Blackwater one, where you definitely have high ground, but there's a lot of alleyways and stuff they can cut through. So it's definitely get the high ground if you can. If you're playing solo, if you're playing with other people, then you can kind of sort of play how you want to play, because if you go down like I did in the Culture one, they can either carry you or come and revive you. But I actually didn't have any options to get revived. I was literally like just shot and killed. There are cougars. I know that for a fact because, like I said, I watched somebody play it. I don't know if there's wolves also, but there's definitely cougars. So keep an eye out for that. They're quick, and sometimes they can kill you in one bite. So watch out for them. Then we move on to Emerald Ranch. Now, I was actually hoping this was more towards Emerald Station, because I heard there's a special train, but it's not really near Emerald Station, and you can't really see the train tracks. So that's why I'm thinking the special train is at Roads. So there's not a lot of high ground here in Emerald Ranch. In fact, while I was running around, running and gunning, all these obstacles, all these fences, all these bushes, all this shit kept getting in my way when I was trying to shoot people. And that it works two ways. If they're trying to shoot you, most likely they would hit it too. But the NPC has a lot better aim than you will have necessarily. So take that into account when you're trying to shoot things. All these fences, all this shit just gets in your way, and it can be a real pain in the ass and a waste of ammo. On this map, I know we have wolves. That's you can see here I'm up in the high ground. There's wolves down on the ground. I don't know what else there is, because I was only able to make it to round 5 solo, and I didn't go back in again and try it again. I'm just thinking they're probably wolves or dogs. I don't really know of any grizzlies in this area. I'm not saying there aren't, but probably wolves and dogs. But then we move on to Coulter. Coulter is probably one of my favorite ones. and like I said, these two guys carried me through this, so big shout out to them. Like I said, I only died twice, but they got hundreds of kills because they were just running around killing anything that moved. But like I said, there are grizzlies on this map. I know for a fact because it was in round 9, I think it was, around 10, something like that, when it spawned in, and I was on the turret, and I laid into that fucker with the turret, and it took a lot of bullets. So definitely be wary of those grizzlies, because most likely they will kill you in one hit. On all of these maps, you still have hatchet men running around with tomahawks and hatchets, who I believe if they hit you, they'll kill you in one hit. But I did see a guy get hit with a hatchet. He said he got hit with a hatchet, and he was knocked on the ground to be respawned, or to be revived. There's a lot of open area in Coulter, and that can be good and it can be bad because there's not obstacles in your way, but then you're also subject to getting shot a lot. And I'm pretty sure all this the snow seems thicker than normal because it's, snowing out, obviously, but it really drains your stamina. So that's something to watch for. And that's another thing, because it's snowing, because it's colder in these areas, you need to make sure you have on a cold weather outfit, because that will drain your cores as well if you're not wearing a cold weather outfit. Not just in Coulter, everywhere. I didn't really see a lot of war wagons on Coulter. I like sometimes on certain maps there'll be 2 at a time, and they're spawning like every round from round 7. We only had like, I want to say 2 or 3 war wagons on our playthrough of Coulter and Mary Call to Arms. So like I said, war wagons aren't really that big of a deal, but there are wolves. There are a lot of wolves. There are grizzlies. There are tomahawk men. Definitely things to look out for. And other than that, like I said, there are all kinds of little Easter eggs and decorations and reindeer. I don't know what the train... I tried to look it up on YouTube to see if I could find out what exactly the train looks like. I haven't found any videos. If there even is a train, I did find a video of the ghost train from the All Hallows Call to Arms, so I know for a fact that did exist. And it wouldn't surprise me if they did something special for Christmas, like a Polar Express type train or something. I don't know. But that is going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I'm sorry if I'm a little all over the place. Like I said, I just got done streaming for 6 hours. I've been drinking a little bit, so I apologize if it's kind of all over the place. And I didn't take any notes for this. This is just off the cuff. I wanted to get this done, get this out. I was actually going to play Hanging Dog Ranch just to kind of see what it's like. But I got a bunch of other things to do, and I got to go through and edit this video and get this up and get some more GTA videos up. And my kids are going to be home today, so I didn't want to spend too much time doing other stuff. But I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please drop a like. I'll greatly appreciate that. If you're new here, please subscribe. For more videos from me, for Red Dead content and GTA Online content, and all kinds of other different video games. I'm going to be uploading some Ghost of Tsushima content, Marvel's Avengers, Horizon Zero Dawn, Far Cry 6, and so much more, guys. If this is the last time you see me, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, have a good New Year. But that is going to do it for this video, guys. My name is DJ CS. Have a good one. And as always, don't forget to tip your DJ. Later, dudes.
Thank you.